definitely you've been in this healing energy. I have a time for healing, right? Like you've been definitely in this healing energy for quite a while. I do feel like some of y'all are getting kind of frustrated, you know, thinking about different, you're getting frustrated about thinking which way to go, or maybe like why you haven't taken certain moves yet, right? I feel like for some of you guys, you feel like I should be here, I should be doing this, like I should have been on this level. And I think a lot of you are comparing yourself in other areas that you don't need to compare yourself to, okay? I do have hold your vision along with you are good enough. These were the first 3 cards out, right? I pulled out of a few different decks and it all just kind of is the same. So anyways, so I just feel like, because I feel like we're talking about a relationship, okay? And we're talking about a new relationship to come in. And I feel like this is something that you say that you want, right? Or you say you want to take action towards, but there's still that hesitation. Like, am I healed enough? Or, I don't know, just, is this the right situation? And I just feel like, or is it ever going to happen? Like if you're waiting for somebody to make moves towards you, right? I feel like I've been waiting forever. So where's this magical person that's supposed to like pop into my life out of nowhere, right? Where's Prince Charming or Princess Charming or whatever, right? And I think you're really wanting to start giving up on it. And I think you're starting to doubt yourself and think, well, maybe I'm not healed enough, or maybe something's wrong with me. And you're starting to internalize some of these things, right? And I just don't think that's it at all. I do want to say though, I feel like that mentality is causing some of you guys to get stagnant in a sense, right? Because how are you going to find all this good or whatever if you're not moving around? Like if you're just hiding all the time and you're not doing nothing, like I feel like it's time for you to start moving out there, right? Like putting yourself back out into the world in whichever way that means to you. For some of you guys, this isn't even about love. For some of you guys, this is just you having enough self-confidence to want to start, like, you know, what you're passionate about, a business, what your craft is, whatever it is, what looks good to you, right? And I think that some of you guys are even hesitating to do that. Like, I don't know. I just think that in the past, did you hear that? In the past, you guys have had people string you along and hurt your feelings and put you in a position to where you are defensive against like everyone a little bit at this point, right? And I feel like you're not really willing, like you've been kind of in that energy, whether you know it or not. Like you need to ask yourself, are you really open to let somebody come into your space? Not even just your home, but like your space, like in your emotional space. Are you ready to be vulnerable with somebody again? Are you really ready to like try? Because no situation is going to be perfect. I promise you that. You're going to have moments of disagreement, or you're going to have different things come up, and you're probably going to get triggered at different times, and you're not going to act perfect, especially if you haven't been in a situation for a minute, right? But as long as you have like, you've been doing all the shadow work, you've been putting all this work into yourself, right? I don't foresee you wanting to step into a relationship where you're not willing to give that effort, right? And I feel like you're going to know right away if somebody's going to give you that effort or not. Like this isn't like you don't need to be in so much fear, because I feel like the person I'm talking to, I feel like it's kind of getting frustrated and a little fear-based and not necessarily trying to take action forward, or not believing that action is going to be taken towards them. That honestly could be what it is too. But I do feel like something's coming in. Because over here, I got with the dragonfly, I have lighthearted, adapt, finding out, change, things coming to light, healing. And over here, I have new beginnings, reborn, transition, right? And with it is a love call. So I do feel like some of you guys are going to have somebody wanting to express their love to you, wanting to like hook up with you, link up with you, talk about you, like probably talk about you to like their people. Like they're gonna like you, like they're gonna dote on you. You know what I mean? This person is waiting to come in for you, but you have to be like, are you gonna be receptive when this person comes in? Or are you going to like, you know? And I feel like maybe you need to start thinking about that. Maybe you really need to sit down and have some meditation time, some one-on-one time with self, and be like, okay, how am I gonna handle it when it comes in, right? Because I think some of you guys, again, like, I think that the period of isolation is about to be over. Like, if you've been sitting still, it's not going to be that way for too long. Look, I just cut it to Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, and growth. Rise from the ashes. Like, you're about to be out there back in life, right? Do not quit just because of somebody who hurt you in the past, right? Like somebody played games with you. Yes. Somebody really, really hurt you. Yes. It's 555 right there. But it's always time for transformation. It's always time to change. It's not time to quit halfway through. Okay. And for some of you, I feel like who I'm talking to, I feel it's just like, you know what? I'm good on love. I feel like that's what it is. Like, you know, I say I want it, but I'm good on love. And I just think that it's not what you really want. I don't think it's what you really feel. And I think you're working through some things, okay? And I think that you're going to call in a soulmate, a real partnership, a real soul connection. Look, and underneath it is Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation. Struck by love. Like, all about love. All about love. But you got to release the doubt in yourself. Like, am I healed enough? Am I good enough? Like, it's time for confidence, like, and knowing, like, that we started with that, you are good enough, like, knowing like what you really bring to the table. I've said this in recent readings too, right? Like, you dealt with people who diminished you as a person, like, in general, right? They didn't want you to see the good in yourself, but you found the good in yourself. You've seen how much you were truly giving to those past situations, right? That's why you're calling in abundance right now. That's why you're calling in, like, your manifestations are coming true. For real. Whether it's finances or love. For a lot of you guys, I think you're calling in real solid relationships, but you have to release the fear. This is going to be something you're very attracted to. Oh, yes. I see transformation again. And you know, that's what it's about. It is. But I think part of it right now is you believing that you've transformed, because I think you so doubt yourself. Listen, there are 3 cards turned around in the deck. Divine Feminine, Epiphany, Breakthrough, and Commitment, Family, Home. Somebody sees you as this. Somebody sees how abundant you are in your life, and they want to come towards you. They really do. If I'm talking to a feminine, they really do. And maybe they've been, for some of you guys, they could have been playing freaking games with you. Like, let's be honest. You know what I mean? Not letting you know how they feel. They've been pulling back on their own. Maybe some of them were clearing up some addictions they had. Maybe they did string you along, make you feel like an option, you know? And maybe you have to have discernment and judgment if this is really your person and if that's who you're trying to take back. Like, if that's what it is. For some of you guys, it's new. It's new coming in. For some of y'all got both in your energy. Let's be real. Are you going to be open to receive it? Literally open to receive. You're being guided. Yes. You have done so much emotional growth. Like, you need to give yourself credit, okay? Like, for real, love is on its way. Hit the like button. I would appreciate if you hit the like button. If you want to subscribe for more content, I would also appreciate that. And if you want a personal reading, my email will be down below. Is it not going to